Okay, so my amateur shaping techniques. Just kidding. Thought I'd break the ice a little bit. So I have a few swatches that I made that are just, whatever. So we're going to pretend this is obviously our cuticle. So see, it's uneven and stuff right here. So a lot of people have a problem getting this part smooth. The way I do it is I take the inside edge of my file. If you have a brand new file, which I have right here, you want to take another file and dull the shit out of your edges. Because if you don't, this will cut you. So anytime you get a new file, even a buffer, file the edges down so that they aren't sharp. Okay, so shaping. So say this is my nail and I dipped it and I'm like, ugh, square, gross, don't want square. I'm going to clip off. I would have done this before I dipped, but this works too for now, on a swatch anyway. Clip off some of what I don't want. That way it's less filing. And then I'm going to take my file, and if I want coffin shape, I'm going to press, see where that part of my file is? I'm going to press against that part. That way it gets this down faster than this, and it's not, like if I did even, it really wouldn't get me anywhere. So I'm pressing, see the pressure point there? Where I want it. Then I would go in and do my sides, and then I would do the other side, pressing. So if this was my nail, I'd be pressing like that. I'll go in, and I would keep. So then, after you get the shape you want, you look at it, see if it's even. It's obviously not. This side is higher than this side. So I would flip my hand around like this, and I would go like this until it's even. Even going up on the sides. So once you have it the shape you want, then make sure you turn it all ways so that you can see which parts are not how you want, I guess, if that makes sense. So this nail is obviously a little bit fatter than the nails that I would do, but looks so much better than just straight up square. So if you are wanting to do a more ballerina or whatever, then I would clip in a little bit farther before you dip. These swatches will break, so if I break one, it's fine. Not the best at keeping up on swatches. So get it where you want it. Then do your design. And then same thing. Push where you want it buffed, or excuse me, filed the most. Same on both sides. When you go down onto your cuticle, I just did my nails yesterday, or I would totally just go softly with the inside of your file. So the cuticle that was messed up, this guy, I would take the inside, this side right here that's all dulled up, it can't cut me. I would go around my cuticle until there was no lumps. If I lose color, I will just dab a tiny bit of base and sprinkle some more color on. And I go all the way around my cuticle till there's no bumps. Even rubbing it like this on your finger helps a lot. But key is to make sure your file doesn't cut you, because then your cuticles look like shit for 3 days. So once you get all the bumps, kind of push your finger along and smooth it, and you'll see, sometimes you'll see like little like divots from the either too much liquid or too much powder. Then I just go over that more and push in where I want it to be. So see how that is? And then this guy is a little bit more ballerina, but he's crooked up here. So I'm going to flip my hand around like this, and I'm going to do this along my nails, pushing where I want it to go down. Because if you just push in one way, it'll be totally crooked. Same here with the cuticles. I'm going to go around with my dulled edge. Make sure it looks good and there's no snags or lumps or bumps. So if I was to do so we got a little bit of coffin, more ballerina with coffin. I don't ever do round, or almond or whatever, but we could try it. I can't do stiletto either because I'd poke my eyeball out. They're flying everywhere. So if this was just my tip, I'd get a little bit coarser if I was taking more off. So this one's a little bit coarser. So I'm going to push and go as far into the center as I can. Just like this. And I dulled this so this can't cut my finger. Yes, I will say that 50,000 times because that's the most important thing you can do. If I was doing, that's when I would start going like this, just in a circle. Like if I was to take this point off, I would just sit there and do this until it's even pressure, until it's where I want it. So then the test is just kind of rub it, go around it. Sorry if I keep going out of frame. But see how this side is like not as far in? So then I would take this and I would push over here, because if I do it on the other side, that one will be all wonky, and then go up again. And then you have more of your rounded shape. And I would turn it around like it was my finger, and I would go and just kind of buff the edges till they're what I want and smooth. I would make sure my cuticles are good. Sorry, I'm shaky. Going around, getting all those lumps off. And then when I'm all done, if you use regular liquids, you can activate it or activate it before you do this. Either way. As long as it's dry, you're good. So we have, my favorite shape is this one. And then there's your almond. So see how this is just a little bit fatter over here? Then I would take this and I would go, if it was my nail, so I would go on the edge, just touching my skin, but not. And if I've learned, if you hold your skin taut like this, some people use a chip clip, and hold their finger back so that they don't hit their cuticles. But dulling the file is important. So, and then you can do just your square. And square is actually pretty easy because all you would have to do is flip your finger around just to make sure that it's even at the top. And always a little bit over the edges. And then cuticles. Easiest way, inside. Okay? So if you have any questions or you want me to go slower or focus on another shape or anything, just let me know. I will get this posted and look forward to hearing from you. Hope it helps. Okay, bye.